Celiac disease is a disease that affects your small intestine and can be life-threatening. So we have candy on the desk, and you are going to go through with your table and read the ingredients to see which is gluten-free and which is not. Gluten is wheat, so if you see what has wheat and what doesn't, you can let me know.
I believe these have wheat and flour and other things are associated with wheat.
That is correct. It is starters. It is not. Okay. The definition of celiac disease is an autoimmune disorder of the small intestine that occurs in genetically predisposed people of all ages from middle infancy and onward. Okay. Celiac disease affects 1 in 133 Americans, and genetically predisposed means if someone in your family has been diagnosed with CD, you are at increased risk. So far, I have not found anybody that has it, so I assume I'm a carrier, so my kids will most likely have it. Hopefully not. Okay. Now, when I said it's an allergic reaction in your intestines, it's pretty much the lining of your intestines being eaten away. This is what your intestines normally look like, and as you can tell, it starts to break down. And wheat has 9 times the amount of gluten it should have because of genetically modified foods. Genetically modified foods are really bad. Okay. There are more than 300 symptoms for celiac disease, and that can vary for different people. The main ones are diarrhea. And it's really embarrassing when you're going out to eat with your friends and you have to find the bathroom before you're even seated. According to the Mayo Clinic, they stated that 1/3 of people diagnosed with celiac disease experience diarrhea, and then only a half of that experience weight loss. You can also experience or get anemia, but that's usually from not absorbing, or that's from an iron deficiency, which is not absorbing it. About 30% of children exhibited iron deficiency anemia as a primary sign of celiac disease. I do not have that. Celiac disease. There are a couple different categories, which is the natural celiac disease, which is you cannot have any gluten whatsoever. The treatment would be a gluten-free diet, and it is a life sentence. You have it for your whole life. You have to be on this diet. You can also be celiac, but you can have celiac but have a gluten sensitivity, which means you can have a certain tolerance of wheat. So like I can't have pizza, but I can have fries, which are cross-contaminated. Causes of celiac disease would be traumatic experiences like pregnancy, and it can affect you before or after. Usually it's when your body has a really bad experience that it stresses out and it happens, but now I can have, my fertility rates can be lowered, and I might not be able to have children. Same thing with surgery. If you have a really traumatic surgery and something goes wrong, you can come out with celiac. You can also get it from viral infections, cold, whatever, just depending. And then severe emotional stress, so take walks, guys. Listen to music. There really is no treatment, like I said. The main treatment would be avoiding gluten. And you need to continue your education from your doctor and dietitian. And that's what the National Food Authority said. Okay, now, what is gluten in? Everything, really. In foods, there can be bread and alcohol. So a lot of beers and she told me going to college that all you can have is hard liquor. No beer for you, which is good because beer does not taste very well. Breads, which include that, like regular bread, pasta, bakery items. Candy, like the Twizzlers, Twix, totally not gluten free, my favorite. Medications, I was taking medication and I did not know it was gluten free and I kept getting sick till we actually read the bottle. So, community. So celiac disease is a disease that can affect anyone. And I want you guys to remember that if your friends tell you they can't eat something, so listen and don't force it. They're not just, saying your mom's food is nasty. They're just embarrassed.